Sounds of a bustling city, maybe a distant ramen shop jingle, then a car door opens and closes. Sound of a car engine starting. Voice of pain, deep, calm, yet menacing, like Denzel's Alonzo Harris. All right, Naruto. First day. You ready to see how the real world works? This ain't the academy, kid, the streets, and they have their own rules, my rules. Voice of Naruto, young, eager, slightly naive, like Ethan's Jay Coit. You bet, sensei, I'm ready for anything. I'm gonna be the greatest Hokage, believe it. So what's our first mission? Taking down some S-rank rogue ninja? Rescuing a princess? Let's do it! Pain sighs, a long, suffering sound. The car screeches to a halt. Hokage, princess? Kid, our first mission is getting this car washed, and you're paying. Now you got your head in the clouds. I need you down here in the dirt with me. The world isn't black and white, it's shades of gray. You think you can protect the village by playing by the book? The book was written by people who've never had to look a real monster in the eye. But Lord Third always said that true strength comes from the will to protect others. The will of fire or blah blah blah. Let me tell you about the will of getting things done. See that guy over there? The one selling special herbs that make you see the future? He's paying me tribute, not because he likes me, but because he understands pain. He understands the consequence of not paying. That's true order, Naruto. Not some dusty scroll in an office. Sound of the car pulling into a shady alleyway. Sensei, this doesn't look like the Anbu headquarters. It kind of smells like old socks and betrayal. Relax. We're just visiting some old friends. These guys, they're scum, but they're my scum. Now watch and learn. I'm about to use a jutsu they don't teach you at the academy. It's called intimidation-style wallet confiscation jutsu. Muffled shouting, a scuffle, then the sound of coins clinking. See? We just confiscated their ill-gotten gains. Now it's our well-gotten lunch money. It's for the good of the village, Naruto, to fund our special operations. But isn't that just stealing? You used your almighty push to get their ramen money. It's not stealing if you're a cop, or a godlike figure trying to bring peace through overwhelming power. It's a fine line. Now here's the real test. You see that group of thugs hassling that old lady? Standard procedure says we call for backup, file a report, wait an hour. My way is a little different. A brief, intense silence followed by the iconic low-frequency hum of Shinra Tensei building up. What are you doing, sensei? Teaching them a lesson they won't forget. Sometimes to prevent a little pain, you have to inflict a whole lot of it. This world shall know pain, and so will that guy who just keyed my car. An enormous whoosh of air, followed by comical yells and crashing sounds. Believe it. You just sent them flying all the way to the next village. Exactly. Paperwork's a nightmare, but the streets are clean. Now you wanted to be Hokage, right? To make the tough calls? Well, here's one for you. We're going for ramen. Ichiraku's. My treat. Using the money we just acquired. You in, or are you gonna write me a citation? Naruto pauses, conflicted, the sound of his stomach rumbling loudly. Does their pork ramen still come with extra noodles? Pain chuckles, a low rumbling sound. The car engine revs. That's my boy, you're learning. King Kong ain't got shinobi on me.